Yo, what's up? It's Mythos, and before you leave the video, I'm going to show you the best RAM 9 class setup that's going to be absolutely meta in Modern Warfare 3, especially after the patch notes that just came out on April 16th. This is the best class setup I've used. I've dropped easy nukes with this class setup that I will show you guys in a second. It has high mobility, very fast TTK, good handling, good recoil control. It's a guaranteed nuke buster. Alright, so stick around and I'll show you guys the class setup in a bit. And if you guys are still tuned into the video, come on now, just comment, like, and subscribe, show some support. You're gonna get good karma, I promise you that. So this is the best class setup I found for the RAM 9. So for the suppressor, the muscle, you definitely want to use this one. This came with the FJX Horix, which is an ECS required suppressor. It's undetectable by radar. What's really great about this is that it helps improve ADS speed, as you can see here, by 3%. There's a blue laser attached at the end that you can barely see, so this is by far the best laser muzzle that you can use. The FSS Imperator light barrel, this is really good for aim, walk, and speed, bullet velocity, and range. And you can see how it increases 20% of bullet velocity and effective damage range and minimum damage range. So very essential, so you can help with those mid-range gunfights. The Kimura Raffic vertical grip, really good for movement. You can see aim, walk, and speed, gun kick control, even vertical recoil and movement speed here. So really good for mobility and for some recoil control. And you can use a 50 round mag or the 40 round mag, whichever one you prefer. I wouldn't use the standard 32. And then I use the FT polycomb, which helps a lot with the aiming idle sway, with gun kick control, recoil control. But I found this to be the best class setup, so hopefully you guys give it a shot and let me know how it is. So in today's patch notes, they fixed some of the UI stuff. Like if you guys remember, the Morse sniper rifle was showing, I believe it was like the LAB icon in the kill feed, so they finally fixed that. And they did a few buffs and nerfs for a couple of the weapons. So for the buff weapons, it was an MTZ 556. They increased bullet velocity from 650 meters per second to 690, pretty good. Ogre 556 got a great buff, and this is going to be a crazy weapon for rank because they adjusted the recoil and gun kick control to decrease deviation, allowing a more predictable pattern. So I might have to try this Ogre 556 out again. This thing might be very dangerous and lethal in multiplayer, especially 10v10, where there's larger maps and longer ranges. And surprise, they finally buffed one of the Modern Warfare 2 weapons. Guess which one it is? I'll give you a second. It's the M16. So they decreased horizontal and vertical recoil by 20%. That's all great. They decreased gun kick by 20% and they decreased visual recoil by 18%. So I imagine a lot of content creator streamers are going to try using this weapon for multiplayer, and especially in Warzone. This might be a meta weapon. I guess I gotta give it a shout. Even for a rebirth, this might be a really good gun to use. So for the nerf weapons, unfortunately, it was a lot of the submachine guns, like the RAM 9, what we're using in this video, Striker 9, Striker, and WSP Swarm. But don't worry guys, with this class setup, you'll still be sweating your ass off. You'll still be dropping a nuke with this class setup. I still think the RAM 9 is one of the meta SMGs right now. So for the RAM 9, they decreased minimum and maximum hipfire accuracy by 10%. Don't worry, that's barely anything. You guys can see some of the few kills I got in this gameplay was by hipfire accuracy, and trust me, you're not going to be hit firing across the whole map, so don't stress about it. And increase aim down sight time from 200 milliseconds to 220 milliseconds. 10% increase. 10% sounds a lot, but it's only 20 milliseconds, so that's nothing. You won't even notice the difference, honestly. So the Striker 9, they removed the ability to aim down sights while sliding without tactical pad equipped. The Striker actually got a buff as it decreased aim down sight time from 215 milliseconds to 204 milliseconds, so a 5% improvement. They also increased the bullet velocity from 540 meters per second to 570 meters per second, so that's huge. For the WSP Swarm, they decreased flinch resistance by -81%. And for the super nerf that I'm super excited for, because I'm tired of seeing it in Stash House, Shipment, Das House, you name any map, it's a Jack Maglift kit, which is the Haymaker aftermarket part. So they decreased damage pellet count from 5 to 4. They decreased near medium damage from 20 to 19 and decreased near medium damage range to 6.4. So that's huge because that was honestly broken, especially if it was automatic or you had a fast trigger finger. whatever weapon you're using, you were gonna get penetrated. You know. And if you guys seen, for the ECS required a suppressor muscle, they added compatibility with all the Model for 2 submachine guns. I think this is one of the best suppressors in the game, so I'm definitely going to use this a lot more in the SMGs, so I'm very happy about that. And I'm super excited about the rank play, how they're changing up the ARs that can be used in the SMGs. So for the ARs, I believe now you can start using the BP50, the Holger 556, and the MTZ 556. And for the SMGs, you can use the HRM9 and the RAM9. And if you guys know what the 9 stands for, let me know. I'm guessing it means 9mm for SMGs. But super excited to see how the meta shift and if anything's broken. I'm sure people are going to find the most broken class setups. So if you guys have a good class setup for ranked and you guys know it's broken, comment that class setup below and I'm definitely going to use it for the next video. So please help me out, guys. And have you guys seen the new broken weapon in Modern Warfare 3 Warzone? Man, the Morse Sniper, I believe people are using the last barrel that you unlock, and people are tagging or aka pinging players when they encounter them, or using the perk that automatically pings them, and you can shoot them through so many layers. You can shoot them through the ground, you can shoot them through cars, you can shoot them through walls. So I imagine this is going to get a lot of streamers and a lot of real players banned, so just be careful if you're going to use this broken meta. But if you guys have seen or wonder what I'm talking about, check out Metaphor on Twitter and you'll see the insane clips he gets. He can just ping someone and automatically just shoot them in the wall through cover, boom, gets the kill. And appreciate every single one of you guys. We're close to 130 subs. The videos have been going insane. We've been getting close to 300 to 600 views per video. So if you were one of them who just been watching the video and enjoying the content so far, please subscribe. It's going to get these videos out to other people similar to yourself, and of course my goal is to entertain you guys. So peace and thank you.
GG's, that was a good game.